Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's almost WNBA free agency time, January 21st. We're going to find out where some of these big name free agents are going to land. So today we're going to look at an article and just look at the top 15 prospects, kind of discuss where we think they're going, what's the situation here. I did one of these a year ago, and it was like my second or third season getting into the WNBA. And you could tell, like, my knowledge was, like, okay, but, like, there were some names I didn't know. I think I'm a lot better this year. I've focused very heavy on learning the players, learning who's on what team, what they do. And so hopefully this will be a much more educational and involved video for those of you who know about the WNBA or don't. So hopefully this is a lot better. And I'm excited to go through it. So let's get right to it. All right. Who are the 15 best WNBA free agents for 2024? This is an article by Kevin Pelton. This is from ESPN. I'll have the link to this whole article in the bio so you can check it out for yourself. So let's go through this real quick. We see a picture of Skylar Diggins right here. I'm very interested to see where she goes. Hopefully, but we'll see. Brianna Stewart. So, does it tell us if they're like an unrestricted or restricted? Because this is very interesting. Okay, so this is important. So she's a free agent, but the WNBA has a thing. I just learned about this last year where you can use the core designation, so you can pick a player to make part of your core player. I don't know if it's like a franchise tag or not. I'm not sure how exactly it works. So I just assume she'll be back. But if she does leave, like, that would be crazy. That would be a big switch up. But if you know exactly how this works, you should definitely let me know. It seems like if they core her, it'll give her a 1-year Supermax deal. All right, that's interesting. A 1-year Supermax deal. And I wonder if she can, like, fight that or decline it. I guess she can, like, try to make a trade. But either way, she gets a 1-year Supermax deal. And probably she's going to stay in New York. So then we have Jonquel Jones. She will be unrestricted, so this is very interesting. It didn't seem like the fit was like all too great for her in New York. There was just like a lot of players in one ball. So I think when you're looking at Jonquel Jones and like what kind of teams need that like interior help, I think like you got teams like the Sparks, the Aces, Phoenix had Brittany Griner, but as you see, she is a free agent. And they are kind of set with their bigs. So you kind of wonder where she would go. Like, again, Chicago might need a big. So I don't know if there's money there for it, but it'd be intriguing to see where she goes because, again, she's an MVP caliber player, even though she didn't have her strongest showing last year. I feel like it's going to be very interesting to see where she goes. I'd love to see her in Chicago. Maybe you go to Minnesota and help shore up that front court, and then you have you have Diamond Miller, who's a rising star. You have Collier, who's another star. You have guys that are really good there, and you have a promising core there. So I think having Jonquel there would be very interesting to me. I kind of like that. But yeah, Brittany Griner, I can't see her going anywhere other than Phoenix. That'd be very interesting if she goes elsewhere. But yeah, I think I just see her staying put in Phoenix, just a familiar place, kind of finish out Diana Taurasi's career, try to compete there. And then I think it'll be like a Sue Bird situation with Brianna Stewart. Just ride out that final year, be with her for the farewell tour, and then maybe she'll go somewhere else. Who knows? Oh, well, and then there's this. So, yeah, I think she'll be back. And it seems like this is also trending towards coming back here. So maybe she does come back. I still would like to see her in Minnesota. I think that'd be pretty cool. But who knows? Skylar. Now, she's been like she's been the person that has like teased her free agency the most. She's been being like, there's been tweets about it saying, I wonder where Skylar's going to go, da 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 da, and she'll be like, me too, I wonder. And I'm just very interested to see her market. And I'm actually going to say she comes to the Chicago Sky. I think that you have a star in Copper. You have talent around. You have Mabry. You have people like that can score the ball. You just need, if you had a point guard like Skylar Diggins-Smith to really set the floor, that feels like that's what was missing when they were playing. It just seemed like a lot of iso ball and just free flowing. If you have Skylar Diggins to come in here and just kind of add structure to the team, I think you can be really dangerous. So I think that'd be really cool for the Sky to figure out how to fit her in. But I would definitely go after her. She's not going back to Phoenix. There was burned bridges there. It was a bad situation during her pregnancy, and it was not good. So she's not going back there. Brianna Jones. She tore ACL last year, and that was such a bummer, man. No, she tore her Achilles. So yeah, it was such a bummer. I kind of also see her going back because the Connecticut Sun are so close, and adding her back there would be, solidify them as a contender again. So I definitely see her going back. NECA, I also kind of don't see her going anywhere else. I feel like this is kind of boring, but like LA she just seems like LA's where she's going to be. Her sister is there. I think her sister also might be free agent. I think Agumake is someone, man, I don't know. This is very interesting because if she leaves, I mean, everything that LA has been in trajectory for kind of restarts, and you kind of have to reset a little bit. You have some young talent, but like she's the core. So I don't know if she would want to leave after seeing they're building something there, but I don't know. We'll have to see. She played her whole career with the Sparks. I don't know, man. I think it would be really cool to see her go elsewhere and see her be able to compete for a championship. So we'll see, man. Hopefully she doesn't join like a super team, but I like to see her join someone else and really, be able to cement a legacy other than in LA. DeWanna Bonner. Oh man, there's some huge names, bro. I didn't even realize there was this many names, man. I mean, when your fiance Alyssa Thomas should have been the MVP, they say here, I can't see her going anywhere else. That doesn't make much sense. So, DeWanna Bonner, you are going to stay with the Connecticut Sun, and you're going to finish your career there. Hall of Famer, no doubt, in my opinion. Satou Sabally, one of my personal favorite players. She's a restricted free agent. See, this is helpful. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, no way the Dallas Wings get rid of her, even though, they've mixed around some star players. Like Mabry left. They did some trades for some other players. And Satou Sabally, most improved player. She had an elite season, MVP caliber season. And then you have Enrique already there. So, you have an elite duo there. I see Satou staying for sure, especially because it's restricted. Candace Parker. If she plays, she's playing with the Aces. It's pretty simple. She likes her locker. Elena Delle Donne. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. I feel like she might be one who would want to... Now, I don't know her like that, but I feel like she might want to compete for a championship. I could see her going to a team maybe like LA. Maybe she teams up with NECA, tries to do something there, or maybe go to Minnesota and make a really good team there. Atlanta would be pretty cool with Ryan Howard and see what they're building there. They're not that far away either. Very interesting. Alana Smith. Smith was really good for Chicago. She was a steal for us. I hope we sign her back because she did the dirty work. She was really good. She was really good defense. She was a shooter. I just feel like you got to bring her back. Courtney Williams, I feel like the only way, if Skylar Diggins gets signed here, she's not signing here. I feel like she's someone that will sign somewhere else. She'll help another maybe contender or maybe a young team. but I don't think she comes back. I don't. Jordan Canada. Oh man, if she leaves, that's enough. That's just like NECA. If she leaves, the Sparks have to consider what their path is, and they have to really jump into the youth movement because she was so good last year. Watching her has been awesome. I see her re-signing with LA because again they have some big building there. I think they want to retain her, so they'll do the best that they can to do that. Natasha Cloud. She carried that team towards the end, man. Even in the playoffs, she was balling. So I think I think she should be higher on this list. I do. I know she's 31, but man, she can she comes up big when she needs to. I can see a lot of teams bidding high for her. I don't know if she goes back to the Mystics, especially if Elena Delle Donne leaves. They might just all jump ship. So that'll be interesting to see. Kalani Brown, thriving in a post-centric wing system, designed around similar starter to Tierra McCowan. Brown averaged 17 points, 10 rebounds in 36 minutes, while shooting 63 from the field and 80% of the line. She seems like an odd person out in that team because they're becoming stacked. And when you talk about money, she might be the one that kind of gets lost in the mix of it all, which will be unfortunate. But again, with those numbers, she'll make an impact anywhere. I have no doubt. There'll be teams asking for her. I think this was a good list. I think it was there was a lot more star power than I remembered, but man, this is going to be fun. I'm excited. Who's your favorite free agent? Where do you want them to sign? Who do you want your favorite team to sign? Let me know. Let's have a discussion. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. It has a chance to be absolute madness. And I'm so excited. All right. Peace out.